did not check my hand, and my hand just in front of his mouth, and he checked all of the things, and he went, and I just started to cheat in that particular sleep. So yes, it was a very funny moment
Yes.
in my
So did
life.
your friends know about that? Did you tell them?
Yes, a girl was in front of me. She like she 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 look at me.
Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Great, great. And how was your day today?
It was great.
Great. So
Yeah.
it's the year end and 2021 ends today. So how has the year been for you? How did you evolve as a person? And what do you think about it?
Uh, like my past year,
2021. Yes.
2021. Yes, 2021 was good for me, and it's uh, their pandemic recovery in their particular year. We
Hmm.
found the vaccine, and so many kind of things happen in that. But in future, I can see that in 2022, I can see like we just have to take care of ourselves a lot more. And in 2021, like in the past year, that we just got a lot of things, that we have a technology enhancement in there. We have just to know about how to like uh, doing the Zoom calls and other stuffs, which are not uh, every people aware
Which
about those,
were not. Yes.
which was not uh, every people are not aware for that
Everyone.
particular stuffs.
Yeah, everyone
Everyone
was not. Yeah.
aware.
Hmm.
So
Right.
yes.
Okay, so what you told me was what happened in 2021 in general, right?
Hmm.
But when I ask you, like, how was it for you in your personal life, how was 2021? Like, was it good, or was it a good year or a bad year? Or what are the mistakes that you made, or what are the things that you learned from 2021, and how was it different from the previous years that you had? And so your personal experience is what I'm asking.
Okay. Okay. As my personal experience, and it was new for me,
As
and
per my personal personal
perception.
yeah,
Yes.
as per my personal
As
experience.
per my, yes, as per my personal experience, it was very good for me, and the sort of things, both kind of things were happening in that particular year. But that we like
So
I
what happening in this year, because it has not ended yet, right? It is still, we
happening.
still have 2 hours to go. So you can say that it had happened in this year. Okay.
It had happened. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, it happened a lot of things. Good for me or bad for me as well. Good things is that we are just aware for the technology. We are aware for that uh, the kind of sources, like we can like doing so much things with the internet. We can earn money without going anywhere. We can work from home, so
Hmm.
we can do so many kind of things from online. That this pandemic, that year in 2021, like joined the whole world. That entire world is right now like a family. We can connect everyone uh, in sort of like we just have to
They're just
like
a screen away. Right.
Yes, this is screen away, and we just have to like connect over internet connectivity, and we can call them and we can see them. So this kind of applications like the Clapingo was found like that particular is that in that past 2 years we like get that application that we just learn the languages. We just there's so many things are happening, so many applications are there. We can learn lots of things by the like uh, one click. So
Mm,
yes, it is very good. And so bad thing is like the pandemic. Just we are just locking in the home. So lockdown was a very bad experience for all. So
mm,
that just these are the two aspects. There are some good things and there are some bad things.
right. Maybe can you recall something that happened with you this year which you cannot forget at all? Like maybe some incident or something good or bad, either way. Anything that you can recall of?
Recall, I don't like has any incident in this year
I
because
don't
in
have any
I
as well.
don't have incident
I'm
in
sure
this
there
year.
must be something, you just can't recall it now, and that's okay.
Yes,
But yeah, we all have those moments in life, right? So,
yeah,
yes, anyway, coming back to our topic. So, have you gone through the session document?
yes. I did it. And it's a recalling this what you are like said about.
No, funny. Recalling a
Yeah,
funny incident, right?
yeah, yes, it's a funny incident. Yes.
You just made it the opposite. But yeah, if you want to talk about that, go ahead. I would be all ears to something sad, but yeah, funny also
Oh yes,
works
funny
either
is
way.
funny. Yes, funny is like it's a good.
All right. Okay. So, do you have any funny stories that you and your friends share? Any inside joke or anything?
Funny story. I did not like
Okay,
have.
so maybe
I
at
I
your
I am not
workplace or maybe
recall.
something in college that somebody did, and whenever like you and your friends talk, you somewhere discuss and laugh over it. So something maybe you did or some one of your friends did or anything.
Whenever I was in college, there are some kind of incident was happening there.
Okay. Had happened.
So had happened there, and who so one incident I like recall. Uh, I don't get like any words to explain that particular incident, but
What was
I
it? Who did and what? Try to break it. When did it happen? Who did it? And how did they do it? And then what did you people think of it? So, when there is a situation and you don't get how to exactly put it in words, think of all this. So, okay, let me begin. So, okay, I haven't really thought about something. Uh, but yeah, let's say I was in school. Okay, so I've told you the time. Then I was with my friends. So I've told you that setting, and it was break time, and we were sitting like on the ground, and we were like having our tiffins, and then some teacher came from behind, and she maybe she wanted to ask something to me, but as soon as she came, she patted on my back and she started asking me something. And firstly I was shocked. I didn't expect her to be there because it was lunchtime, right? But the moment I turned, she was there and she was asking me. So my mouth was full because I was eating, right? So it became very awkward that, I was chewing. It was not getting over, and I had to, answer her. So then I waited, and she also understood. So she gave me time. I quickly, swallowed and then I answered her. So it's a very short, small incident, nothing serious. But yeah, this is how I explained it, right? So, firstly, I told you when it happened, with whom, where, and then how. And after the teacher had gone, everybody started laughing and making fun of me and all. Okay, so that again is the consequence. So, that is how you can explain a certain situation. So, now you can go ahead and tell me what you want to tell me about.
Yes, so one incident was happened with me like there was examination held in my college.
Okay.
So I have like slip where I just have to just cheat on that particular slip. The answer was on it.
Okay. Wait, I
So
didn't understand the sleep part. You couldn't
slip,
sleep
slip,
or you slept well?
slip. That's a slip. It's a paper
Okay.
slip.
So yeah, yeah. So you prepared slips, right?
I prepared the slips. Yes,
Okay. Mm.
and it was like I had it in my hands cuff.
I hid it
I
in my,
hid it.
yeah,
Yo,
in
so
your sleeves, right?
sleeves, hand
Okay.
sleeves, like
Huh.
where the button is cuffed.
Okay.
Hands, yes. So when the examiner were like checking all of the students, then I just cheating on that particular sleeve, and I like hold it in my bunch of my hand. So I like like I can say that I hold my hand like I opened my hand and like across. So he checked everyone. He checked my like all of the pockets, any particular paper what I
But he
need to,
didn't check your hand.
but he did not check my hand, and my hand just in front of his mouth, and he checked all of the things, and he went and I just started to cheat in that particular sleep. So yes, it was a very funny moment
Yes.
in my
So did
life.
your friends know about that? Did you tell them?
Yes, a girl was in front of me. She like she 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 look at me and he just caught
Yeah, she
he
was
just
surprised
yes,
and she was looking at me, right?
she looking at she like thought that he's about to caught,
About to get caught. Yeah.
about to that he is about to get caught, and suddenly when the examiner was went, then she's smiling and
Okay,
yes,
so
go ahead,
went away, okay? When
went
this
away.
exam, yeah.
So then she smiled and so yes, it was like
I can see that you can still recall that incident and everything that
yes, yes.
happened, right? So how which was it, in school or in college?
Yeah, it's my college. It was my college.
College.
Yes,
Okay, nice. So you could successfully cheat then, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Are there any funny stories from your childhood that your family still teases you about?
Funny stories in my childhood is there are very like funny stories are there,
Mm-hmm.
and whenever like I was trying to like ride the bicycles, so there was no small bicycles in like in the villages are there are no small bicycle which is like kids are usually use that. There big cycle are there, and I just ride to just cross leg. I just say that, and whenever I tried to like ride that particular cycle, that it slipped and I just very badly fell down, and someone other like neighbor my like took me at their shoulder, and they like went to my home. And then my parents would like, "What are you doing?" And I'm riding the bicycle.
How
So
old were you then?
I was in sixth standard. Sixth standard, yes, the tenth
So
to
almost
11 years.
9 years. Right, yeah.
Yes, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So it was very funny. It's like,
Right. Any other story?
so there are a lot of stories, but I am not like recalling it that at times. So yes,
Okay.
these are the tools that these are on my mind.
Hmm.
So yes,
Right, right. Do you have any light moments from your lockdown? So anything that you recall?
light movement, like moves like the funny, the type of funny, funny. Oh, like I'm not like,
Okay, no. So actually, a
oh
moment when you suddenly realize something or have a good idea. So that is when you have a light moment. Okay, so it's like a batti jala, that sort of a thing.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
that is a light. I was not sure, which is I was confirming. So that is a light moment. Okay, so maybe something that you had, and maybe you went ahead to actually implement it, or it just stayed in your mind. But something, you were doing something and you realized that it could be done in a better way, or anything.
So yes, a light moment was there that I just scrolling a YouTube channel, and I came to know about so many things, like the online marketing, like the
Mhm.
so many things are available in the internet that I can do in my own. And there's the YouTube is the like a sea of knowledge right now, if I can say that. We realize
Google
that
actually. So yes, YouTube also comes under that.
yes, yes, it's a video format that's very easy to grab that particular information.
Yes, yes, yes.